Like, what are you talking about? I don't operate like that, bro. I've never looked at a motherfucker because they pockets, they status, nothing like that. Me personally, I never looked at a motherfucker like that, bro. Ever. This right here specifically, I'm gonna tell my bro right now, his name is Elijah 301. I'm gonna tell him to clip farm this shit. I know niggas in this nigga hood that don't fuck with this nigga, bro. I know a lot of niggas that don't fuck with this nigga. I know where my mom's come from. I know how she hit rock bottom to lift herself back up. I know all of this shit, bro. So ain't no shit that a nigga could tell me about this shit, bro, at all, bro, because I've been through it. What the fuck is we talking about? Come on, gang. He had to have people to believe in him, right?
Yeah, that too was
my point exactly. He was like, if I know that this motherfucker could take my spot or whatever, basically, why would I put him on? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, this is why, like, black people, like, don't really, like, this is why we can't win with each other, bro. You don't see Jewish people doing this. You don't see a lot of white people doing this shit, bro. Like, it's like, bro, like, what the fuck type of shit is you on? But my fault, bro. Crab in the barrel mentality. I don't fuck with niggas like that. And I know, like, there's a lot of people that probably is not gonna like what I said about this, but fuck y'all though, bro. Like, respectfully, I don't give a fuck.
Welcome to Up Close and Personal with Elijah 301, and today I got Loe Adde here. You already been here before, so you're a reoccurring guest. You know, I ain't gotta give you the intro again, but
yes, sir.
How you feeling today, man?
I feel great, man. One day at a time, you know, mapping everything out per usual. Locked in.
Okay, well, I want to get straight into it.
Yeah.
I want to read the definition to a word, and the word is called resentment. Okay? Resentment is the heavy feeling you get when you feel hurt, treated unfairly, or overlooked, and the anger or sadness stays in your heart over time. Okay? Loe tweets, I'm in my own league. I don't make music like anyone. I don't rhyme like anyone. I don't write like anyone. Yet I'm forced to just remain patient till my time comes. Should be crazy. Loe tweets again. A lot of these niggas OD suck at rapping and all that, gang. I can't take it anymore. Loe tweets again. Everybody and their mama want to wake up one day and say, yeah, I'm a rapper now. Out of all the careers in the world, doctor, plumber, astronaut, y'all chose rapper? I've been doing this my whole life, and somehow now it's a family reunion in the booth. So my question is to you, right? You've been rapping for a long time. Do you think because you haven't gained the success that you would have wanted to get is the reason why you have so much resentment towards the music industry?
I could say 50-50.
Okay.
And the only reason why I say that is because when it comes down to relationships, if we're talking about, you know, they always say, keep it business. It's nothing personal, right? Sometimes I do have a hard time keeping shit always business because I know how crazy like the industry could get. I know how niggas could just switch out of nowhere and you never even really like expecting like them to even switch at all. Like you never expected that from them, like, you know? And the other reason I'll say I don't, it's because I know there's still a place for me in here to fit in. I don't know what God really has planned. Maybe he doesn't want me to be this top artist or whatever the case may be, being on stage, going on tours and stuff like that. Maybe he wants me to be the vessel. You know what I'm saying? Like to help the next person out. Let them know like what I've experienced and let them know like, yo, this is what's going on and this is how I feel like you should carry it. This is a certain way I feel like you should carry it. So it's a yay and nay, 50-50.
Well, you said that you shouldn't take you know that you shouldn't take the business personal, but you still do. I mean, but that's anything in life though. You shouldn't take it personal, but you do take it personal when you're in this business industry, in this music industry. Why take it personal though?
Cause niggas is fake, bro.
But you know that they're gonna be fake.
These motherfuckers, a lot of these niggas are fake.
Give me an example of fake to you.
An example of fake is if I'm right now, right? If I'm in a room with you, right? I know for a fact, I'm not gonna, if I know that you have your own platform, you have something to show for.
Okay.
And if I'm talking to it like another person with his own platform, like an executive, whatever, a dot connector, I'm not ever going to not introduce you.
But you see,
Not-
you're saying it from a
but
place of somebody being cool with you though, right?
I'm not saying from a place being cool.
Because if you cool with me, then you're gonna make sure that you're not gonna make sure, but
Mm-hmm.
at least you have me in your mind, like, yo, my man he interviews and stuff. So
Be
look out
genuine though.
But I'm saying the industry, you're not cool with everybody. So why do you have these expectations with these people that you're not close to? It's business.
Then why talk to me? Why even like say, yo, what's good? This and that, boom, boom. Why talk to me if you have other different intentions? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
why
but-
even don't introduce yourself to me.
Okay.
If you're gonna be on that type of shit, I don't have to be on that type of shit with you at all. Okay. Don't introduce yourself to me because I know the type of person I am. I'm a very passionate person with this shit. So if you're gonna be on that type of wave, like if you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, if you're not useful, you're useless. I get it. This and that. I get the whole nine. But if I'm very intentional, like right now, if a person was to come up to me and be like, yo, bro, what's up with so-and-so, this and that, I'm be like, yo, bro, okay, I'm gonna let you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna contact that person right then and there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just gatekeep. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even, what's her name? Fuck with that shit that Gillie said.
What'd he say?
He was like, he said to Joey Badass, recently, when Joey was on the $1 Million Worth of Game, he was like, if I know, he said something like, if I know that this motherfucker could take my spot or whatever, basically, why would I put him on? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, this is why, like, black people, like, don't really, like, this is why we don't, like, we can't win with each other, bro. You don't see Jewish people doing this. You don't see a lot of white people doing this shit, bro. Like, it's like, bro, like, what the fuck type of shit is you on?
That's
ain't nobody trying to, look, nobody's not trying to steal your spot, bro. Niggas just really just trying to find their lane. What's so bad about that? Let me find my lane real quick, bro. Let me help you. Come on, bro. What the fuck? What type of shit is you on? But my fault, bro. Crab in the barrel mentality. I don't fuck with niggas like that. I fuck with his cousin, though.
Wallow.
I fuck with Wallow. I don't really fuck with Gillie.
What's the difference between them two?
Because of the shit that he said.
What about Wallow? So what you like about Wallow?
Wallow keep it like okay, it's a person like this, right? It's like he's not gonna sugarcoat shit or whatever the case may be. I feel like with Wallow, I feel like he's very understanding. Like, you know, like even if you watch their podcasts and stuff like that, like he's a very understanding person, and you know that he's coming from a place of, you know, like, you know, just being genuine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's coming from a place of real. When I look at Gillie, I just feel like, yo, like it's a you know what I'm saying? Like he's an OG and you know, I still got love for him and just respect him. But I feel like, you know, viral moments. So when I look at Gillie, it's just viral moments to me. When I look at Wallow, real. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. That's life in general, though. It's not even about the music industry at this
And
point.
it's sad. It shouldn't be that way, though.
Everybody's not going. You're not going to just see somebody outside and all of a sudden they just going to be cool with you and look out for you next time they got an opportunity in front of their face. That's just not realistic.
And I'm not even expecting individuals to do that. But the way that I present myself, why can't I get that energy back in return?
Well, somebody once told me that, a wise man once told me that you can't expect yourself out of other people, Loe. So if you're sitting here trying to expect Loe out of other people, then you're just going to keep feeling the way that you feel right now. Wrong or right?
You right.
So if you don't like something so much, or you don't like what's going on so much in the industry, why continuously pursue it? Because if you continuously pursue it, you're going to keep running into these roadblocks and these problems that you keep running into with these fake people. But you still chase this, what is it, a dream or a goal?
Yeah.
Okay.
My passion, like when you define music, when you define rap, hip hop, like that's me, that's my whole persona. It's been like this since I was a kid. You know, I got brothers in Chicago that could vouch for that. You know, even I got brothers in New York, like certain people that could like just vouch and be like, yo, like this is just Loe. Like, this is just Lakon. Like, this is just him. Like, this is the person that he's been. I feel like I continue to pursue it because I'm trying to find a way to not depend on what the industry has to offer. I'm trying to find a way when it comes down to independence, you know, not having a team, not having people believe in you day in and day out, not having them believe that this is gonna happen. I could say right now, I built the ship, and I could say right now, I feel like a lot of motherfuckers left the ship, you know? Like, and it's hard for me to have them see my vision if they got other things going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even talking about my college homies. I'm not even talking about, you know, people like, you know, that doesn't do music and stuff like that. I'm talking about the people who is around this as much as I'm around it.
Are you talking about artists?
I'm talking about artists.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about artists, like literally. Like,
so when you mean
like I've been in, bro, like after Chicago, I moved to PG County. You know the artists that I know. Like, you know the certain artists that I know. Like, I moved to PG County. I was still, you know, still going on with music. I went to Bladensburg High School, bro. I know people from I know people from Riverdale. I know certain people. I know all of this stuff. I like, you know, but we talking about our time. And our time, we talking about the 2010s. Ranging in from, like, you know, like just going from the 2010s to the 2015s to the 2020s. Like,
do you think you're living in the past?
Huh?
Do you think you're living in the past?
I don't feel like I'm living in the past. I just feel like, you know, when I see certain people and I be like, dang, bro, like, yo, still rap, bro. Like, you got this, bro. Like, I don't want you to give up. And one thing that keeps me going is when they gave up, bro. Like, when they gave up, because I'd be like, bro, like, you are, come on, bro.
Why you think they gave up?
Huh?
Why you think the people that you talking about gave up?
They tell me. They tell me once.
No, I'm saying, like, what is it? Okay, so what? Let me rephrase the question.
Yeah.
What's the reason, since you know it, what's the reason for them quitting?
I feel like the reason for them quitting is, you know, the industry. You know, they felt like that was like the only way out. Like, they felt like that was like the only, like, capacity, like, right there, like, to lean on, you know, like the industry, but not knowing.
Like, music was the only way out? Is that what you're saying? Like, they felt like music was the
rubbing shoulders with the individuals that you didn't want to, like, honestly, like, you never really seen yourself, like, rubbing shoulders with. But in order for you, like, to get, like, to the next level, it's like, okay, I have to rub shoulders with this person or whatnot. I feel like that's what had happened. And most of them didn't really know about, like, the industry. I really didn't really know about the industry until I really started getting, like, published, like, back in 2017. And the first industry platform that ever published me was Elevator.
Okay. And
that was the same platform that broke out XXS, Tentacion, and all these other, you know, those people. But that wasn't, like, I don't make those type of music, like that type of rap that they make.
What, you know? SoundCloud rap?
Yeah, I don't make SoundCloud rap, bro. I'm not a SoundCloud rapper.
So you don't think that, all right, so what, do you have any type of solution that you could find, that you could actually do to change your mindset that you have right now towards the industry, or this is just how you feel and it is what it is?
I feel like my only solution right now is just like, you know, just keep it home. You know, keep it all in the people that, you know, who genuinely just, you know, just treat me as though, like, yes, I am that guy, because yes, I am. And I'm treating the same people that treat me like that. I'm treating them the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that goes for everybody, like, including you. Like, that goes for, like, that's just what it is. Like, that's just me. You know, I feel like the solution is just really, like, keeping it home and just, like, not looking at anything outside of this as a solution. And if it's gonna be like that, if it's gonna reveal itself, like, you know, but I'm not about to continue chasing something that doesn't want me. I feel like music still wants me. Do I feel like music still want me? like around like the industry and around certain people and stuff like that. Like, nah, you know.
So if you do music, I mean, doing music and becoming successful in it, that's being in the industry, right? Even if you're independent, you still gonna have to brush shoulders. That's what I'm saying. So now you're saying that music doesn't want you to be around the industry. So how does that work?
I'm talking about if I'm gonna be around the industry and if I'm doing like anything pertaining to music, it's either like I'm shifting away from being like, oh yeah, I'm this artist right here. I want to be this artist because like that's where I'm at right now. Like, you know, like in life right now.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
pivoting? Is that what you're saying?
Like,
Pivoting?
like pivoting and stuff
So,
like that. Like
so
I'm
what,
really,
what,
I'm really
what
there right
things
now.
would you pick? Because I was going to ask you, I said, I was going to ask you, have you ever thought about doing anything more than just rap? Because like these days as an artist, you pretty much got to wear many hats, you know, which gives you more opportunities. The more hats you wear, the more opportunities you get, right? Like you never thought about producing, engineering, editing, like shooting videos yourself, like just trying different things to see what other opportunities you can get besides just rapping.
Yeah, I feel like, all right, so even with that, right? Me being, you know, back in the other city like that raised me too as well. Like, you know, New York. Me being back there and me being exposed to like industry life, it made me realize that I wanted to do certain things like that, right? And I still do. You know, like I have a passion of just being like this dot connector, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy seeing other people win. Like I enjoy that. I know there's people out there that could literally vouch and be like, yo, Loe, like if it wasn't for Loe and this, like if he didn't do certain things right now, like or told me certain things, I probably would have never took that into initiative and do just that. I look at myself as a person that want to see people win, that want to be in position, but I want that for myself too as well. And if I could work with somebody that want me in position just as much as I want them in position, everything is good. That's why I have this urge of being an executive, a manager at times and stuff like that. You know, one thing when I was talking to Styles P, you know, and it just never, and it's not because he's an OG in the industry, but that's the only OG I felt at that moment understood where I was coming from, you know? And we was chilling the whole time. We was at Trader Truth listening party. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we was in downtown New York. And he came up to me. No, I came up to him first, of course. I came up to him first, and then he was maneuvering around the party, and then he came up to me, and then he was like, "You see what I'm talking about, little bro? Trader Truth manager." He talking about Trader Truth manager right now. She had her own, you know, her own marijuana strand and stuff like that. And he was like, "This is why you can't put your hands all in one bucket." Because when I had asked him, I'm like, yo, like what advice, like, could you give, like, you know, just like a passionate artist like me that's still trying to find his way into the industry. Like, you know, I've been doing this for a while now. I just haven't been around these many, like, you know, these many folks who are industry. Like, you know, I've never got the chance to see that, and I'm blessed right now to see that. He couldn't really like give me like the straightforward answer because he didn't even know himself, like, you know, like how the industry even reached to this point. So he was like, you know, to him, the industry had changed. But now the solution that he offered me, and he told me like to just pay attention to, is you have other different talents when it comes down to the entertainment industry. You just have to go out there and figure what talent that God is aligning you with, like what other talent in the entertainment industry that
Right.
God is aligning
So that's
you
what
with.
I'm saying.
And that's where I'm at right now when it comes down like to this.
Pivoting. That's what I'm
Pivoting,
saying.
man.
Because if something's stressing you out this much, which is being a rapper,
Yeah.
that's not the only hat that you could wear in this industry. There's many things that you could become successful in.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked you that.
Yeah.
But how you feel about social media?
I like these questions, man. Can I put my feet up real quick? Cause I got my joint, my full game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I good right now?
Don't move it.
Am I good right now?
Yeah.
Like that shit.
How you feel
That's
about?
why I say, bro, you one of the only few people that could get me to do stuff like this, bro. Like this is, I love you, bro. But yeah, you can go.
How you feel about social media? Like artists using social media right now as a way to make it, as a way of trying to become a successful rapper versus back in the day where you had to go through this person at the label to go through this person to go to that person to get it okay on dropping an album or a tape or a video or whatever. Now, as in 2026, you could just get online and talk directly to your audience and build a following easily by just turning your phone on. How you feel about that? Because a lot of your tweet and a lot of these questions came from you being very straightforward and transparent on the internet. So the reason why I'm asking this question is you said that you made it seem like you don't like this new social media era of artists putting their music out there. So what's the issue with that? Don't you think it's easier for artists to make it now versus back then?
Now, I feel like it's easier for artists to make it. Is it really like as genuine? Like I can't necessarily like say that for real.
Hold
like,
on, wait.
It's artists being born
Slow
every
down.
day, bro.
How is it not genuine if you could actually turn your phone on and build your core audience every day by talking to the exact people that support you? You know what's not genuine to me? What I think is when you got to go talk to somebody that's getting paid, an A&R that's getting paid to do what he got to do for you. The minute that he's not getting paid no more, then he's no longer going to care about you because that's not genuine. He's only doing it for a check. When you turn that phone on, you get to actually figure out exactly who your audience is and you build with them and now they'll support you forever. So I don't agree with that.
All right. Back to Joey, right? And I feel like that's one of the most when it comes down to realism, you know what I'm saying? Like he's one of those artists out there that I could like honestly like relate to, like Joey Badass, because it's something that he said. Folks is chasing viral moments, bro. Like it's not like even Bow Wow said this just like the other day. People are making right now music. People are making they not putting time into the cadences, the love for the art like no more. People just chasing viral moments to get on, and then what happens? There's a lot of artists that I can name right now that chase viral moments. Don't nobody remember them. They was racking up mad views, millions of views. Don't nobody remember them no more.
But then it's a lot of them that did.
And I'm telling you right now, huh?
And it's a lot of them that did the same thing that you said, and they actually successful still. It's to each his own.
It's
some
rare.
Make it, some make it and some don't.
And that's because but the ones that you're saying right now, I guess they chasing independence, bro. Like that's just what it is. Because like, even with Lil Russell, like even right Joe, now,
look, there we go. Now
even with Lil Russell,
he on the internet every day.
He's chasing independence, and he's chasing. But that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm pretty sure it came a moment where as though in Lil Russell's like journey, his music journey. I'm pretty sure, bro. Everybody get tired of the content stuff, bro.
I'm not agreeing with you.
I'm not. Everybody gets tired of the content stuff,
so you said
bro.
you like Lil Russell. You said you like Joey. I like Lil Russell and I like Joey as far as their mindset and business-wise and independence. I do. And I respect them. I follow both of them and I see what they got going on. I'm not going to agree with you, Lo. Lil Russell is a person that's on the internet 24/7. And he's so real because you know him, he just...
You think he likes to do that every day?
Listen. It's not about what you... See, that's what I'm saying. When you have people to feed, right? And you trying to get out of a struggling situation, whether you coming from the hood, whether you lost a parent, whether you got kids, whether you got a wife, whether you got a girlfriend, you got people that depend on you. You're going to do as a man what you got to do to get to the next level, right? So sometimes as men, we don't do things that we actually want to do, but we do it because we taking care of the people that's around us. I'm sure you got your mom, you know, your family and people that you care about, right?
Yeah.
So if you sit there and be like, man, I know that it's 2026 and, you know, showing my personality online and stuff like that, that's what could get me somewhere, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just do what I used to do back in 2010. And then you got all these people that's still dependent on Loe. So what you going to do? You going to stick to what you want to do and just not do anything about it, or you going to evolve with the times? Because Lil Russell drops 10 videos a day. Whether it's not about him liking it or not, but he does it because that's what the times that we live in right now. That's the times that we live in.
And one thing that they don't talk about.
He even said it on an interview. He said that he invested hundreds of thousands of dollars, right, to push his content, and him putting that money into the content is why he's where he is right now. That right there is inspirational.
How's that possible?
What do you mean?
How did he make that possible? He didn't do it alone, right?
Well, first of all, he had to have the idea, number one, which usually comes from
and he had to have people to believe in him, right?
Yeah, that too as well.
My point
that's
exactly.
too as well. But that too
You just said everything I just said. My point exactly.
No, I did not.
How many people believe in Loe? A lot. Not a lot of people.
No, wait, hold on, wait.
I believe in myself though.
Loe, hold on. You said that you did have people believe in you. They just jumped ship. So you did have people that believed in you.
Yeah.
Right. So you did have people that believed in you at one point. They just stopped believing to a certain point. Do you think because they stopped believing was because it took so long? Because you said you've been rapping for how long? How many years you think you've been rapping?
17 years since I was 14.
That's a long time, bro. 17 years, you still ready to be there?
Yeah.
And still believe in his dream?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Come on.
Russell started rapping the same. He was born 94 too.
Nah, but no.
There's certain niggas that was born.
Nah, but Russell really just started the first time I actually
making music.
No, hold on. I'm not talking about making music. I'm talking about it's a difference between making music and actually investing in your music. You could be rapping since you was 10. If you're not putting no effort into marketing and doing what you got to do to get yourself to the next level, it don't matter if you rap for 30 years. What matters is when you started investing in yourself to get to the next level. That's all that matters.
And who said I never did?
I never said you didn't do that. So you're trying to, you're not, let's go back to the question.
You right.
The question was, you said that Russell had a team. He has a team.
Yeah.
And I said to you that in the beginning of this interview, you said that Loe had a team. Loe had people on his ship and then they jumped ship. And I asked you, I said, do you think it's because it took so long for you to get to where you were supposed to get to? So they felt like, you know what? It's 17 years. How long am I supposed to still be on this ship, Loe? How long am I supposed to still be on this ship? You want me to be on this ship for women do it. Let me give you another example. A man to be with a woman, right? And a woman to stay with you based off potential, right? She like, I know if I just keep doing what I gotta do and he's the man that I want, within they put expectations on men. In a certain amount of years, I want him to marry me. Right? Right or wrong?
You right.
As soon as you don't marry them in the time frame that they want you to marry them, what do, Loe?
They leave.
They leave. So therefore, you want people to stay around for 17 years, right? Waiting for Loe to blow up. Now when Loe doesn't get to, not saying it's not gonna happen, but now that Loe doesn't get there yet, you can't be mad at somebody for feeling like, you know what? I still love you, I'm still here, but how long you still want me to keep going 100%? That's something that...
Then what happens if I blow up? Then what happens?
That's gonna be your decision. You do what you want to do with that. You do what you want to do with that.
And this is why artists the way they are now. This is why artists the way they are now.
You try.
This is why. No, I'm saying this is why artists be like, yo, like, nah, I ain't working with that nigga. Or I ain't like they not even paying energy towards motherfuckers because motherfuckers be like, yo, man, I always believed in this nigga. I always believe this and that.
But they did though. They did believe in you at one point.
But you jump shit.
But that's not a lie, though. You just made it seem like them saying that they always believe in you was a lie. It's not a lie. They did believe in you. It's just, I just gave you a promise. I promise you when they watch this, they can be like, nah, that was a good example. A woman gives you a certain amount. We see on social media, we see it on social media every day. A girl be like, I've been with my man for 7-8 years. And then in the comments, they be like, girl, leave him. He don't love you. If he really did love you, he would have been put a ring on it, right?
You know what's so funny about all this, man?
Come on, man. I'm speaking
You know what's
facts.
so funny about all this? Let me take it back to Denzel Washington and what he said.
See, you try.
No,
run around my question.
No, it's not.
When I'm talking that talk, you try to run away from it.
No, it's not. Because it's an example, bro. It's a great example, and I fucking really commend men like that, bro. Gentlemen like that, bro. Denzel Washington, he been married to the same woman before he even got into the spotlight.
Because he said, I'm gonna shut up and let my
No, I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
I'm not talking about that. Forget what he said recently. I don't care about what he said recently.
Okay.
I'm talking about how his woman believed in him so much, sleeping on his woman's couch, not be able to pay rent, not able to pay these things. You get what I'm saying? But one thing that his woman knew for a fact, she knew how great this man was. Because it's not like he wasn't trying. That's why he never left the same woman that he married about like 50 plus years ago. That's why he never left a woman, bro. Our generation, bro, quick to move on, quick to do all this other shit, quick to like what I mean, niggas that bro, like that have viral moments, like I said, that done died down and shit like that. Motherfuckers only be wanting to be around motherfuckers once they have that spotlight. What happens if that spotlight dim down? That's just like right now, right? A motherfucker have a job right now, salary wise, paying him 175, 200K. He loses that job. He hit rock bottom just for a little bit. Now motherfuckers leaving him. That's what I be saying, bro. Like, bro, this shit weird. Motherfuckers is weird, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I don't operate like that, bro. I've never looked at a motherfucker because they pockets, they status, nothing like that. Me personally, I never looked at a motherfucker like that, bro. Ever. I know where my mom's come from. I know how she hit rock bottom to lift herself back up. I know all of this shit, bro. So ain't no shit that a nigga could tell me about this shit, bro, at all, bro. Cause I've been through it. The fuck is we talking about? Come on, gang. I just feel like people like just be like just quick to like just be like, okay, mush that shit, to the side. What's next? And that's fine. We all do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all do it to a certain extent. I'm just saying that it would be better if folks would learn how to like just kind of like, I don't know, bro, just like believe more, bro. Like, like Rome wasn't built in a day. It probably took 1,000 years for Rome to get built, bro.
Once again, like I said in the beginning, it's just I think that Loe expect himself out of people. That's not realistic. That is not realistic, bro. To keep sitting here trying, because I'm listening to everything you say. I understand and I'm taking it in. Pause. But at the end of the day, bro, you're trying to project yourself on other people. That's what you're doing. This whole 30 minutes, we've been talking for 30-some minutes. All I hear is you projecting yourself and how you feel on other people. That's not realistic. And I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. I'm never going to lie to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you sit here and which is fine. You know, that's how you feel. But to say, all right, if I see a person walking on the side of the street and I'm driving by myself, I'm going to stop and pick them up because I feel like they need a ride. It's cold outside, right? Now, when the roads are reversed and you walking outside and somebody drives by, you get mad at that. You can't get mad at the way somebody else thinks, Loe. You can't. That's real. That's being realistic, bro. I'm saying some real shit. You can't be trying to expect Loe out of other people. If you keep doing that, bro, you're going to keep feeling the way you feel right now. It's never going to stop.
I got to save face, bro.
That's what you're doing, saving face?
Saving face for all of us, bro. Me being the hero.
Yeah, man. Good guys finish last all the time.
Yes, they do.
I don't want to be I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
That's right. Good guys finish last. I don't want to finish last. I'm a winner.
Look. Good guy. Look, I'm telling you right now. And it's not like, I'm not going to say like I'm finishing last right now, but I'm putting a lot of energy into certain things that I didn't see myself.
That's stressing you out. You're putting a lot of energy into something that's stressing you out on a daily basis that you banging my table on this interview. I got a question for you. Let's turn this up a little bit more. On your Instagram, you preview a diss song.
Damn, for real?
On your Instagram story, you previewed a diss song.
A diss song?
Yeah, and it was towards Maryland's own IDK.
Damn. Oh yeah, that one.
So I want to know, what's the problem between you and him, and is that song coming out? Because I'm sure a lot of us want to know what's going on. Like, what was the problem with you and IDK? Because when I heard the song, I was a little confused. But I just waited to the interview to ask you.
All right, so with me and IDK, man, we met at PGCC.
What's PGCC for people that don't know?
Prince George's Community College.
It's okay.
Yeah. So we met there back in like 2011, 2012. That's when we were younger. You know, IDK, he seniors me about like 2 years and stuff like that. And that's when like we were younger. One thing, I felt like we were gonna grow into like a certain, you know what I'm saying, like friendship. I'm not talking about, but like you said, like, bro, like you said earlier, you can't take things personal when it comes down to the business. Me, personally, when me and IDK, like 10, 11 years ago, we were in the action and stuff like that, bro. Like, we talking about things that didn't even have to pertain even like to music, like just everyday lifestyle stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew his engineer, Loe. Shout out to Loe. His engineer back then. I don't know their relationship now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I haven't really like been around, you know, that side or even, you know, that type of energy and stuff like that for a very, very long time. And when I'm talking about energy, I'm talking about the music energy, like the alignment that we had and everything like that. With him, for real, I remember there was a tweet, bro. Long story short, I was 18. I went to the studio. You know what I'm saying? He invited me to a studio session. He didn't like the way that I was like, you know, like I like rapped or how I had like my words like, you know, bunched up like all in one. I'm 18 years old, bro. I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? IDK at the time, he was like, what, like 21? You feel me? So I'm still learning, like, you know, like my pockets. Not saying that I can't rap because niggas knew I knew how to rap, but I would say so much in one bar that it would kind of like, I guess like, you know, kind of be like, hold on, like chill out. Like it would like just like kind of like defeat the purpose. Like I said, the purpose. It would defeat the purpose. Mm-hmm. So I remember it was one time he was like, bro, this not gonna work. But I'd rather get on one of your songs. This when I was like 18, 19, I was like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. And I didn't take it no way at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, that's good. And he sent me the verse. I never used the verse to this day. It's still like saved in my Google Drive because he had tweeted something back in like 2014. I remember we were following each other at the time. And he had tweeted something. And he was like, yeah, if you got to use a verse that I did for you probably like 2-3 years ago and stuff like that, like that's disrespecting like the craft or whatever because I don't rap that way no more, this and that. I was like, all right, cool. Like, I let it be. 2017, I dropped Emoji in my phone, my breakout. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my breakthrough music video, you know, still one of my best music videos like to date right now.
Keep it 100 like the emoji in my phone. So be on my line, but I just want them for the dough. Mama told me while back, don't bring them chickens right back home. They gon' stop you from your dreams, you gotta protect what's your own.
He reached out to me via DM and stuff like that when he seen DMV Music Plug posted and stuff like that. He reached out to me and he was like, yo, bro, like, keep doing your thing, bro. Like, I see you, this and that. I'm like, yo, okay. I thought it was genuine love. Now, he built the court out, well, I think it was like 2020 or something like that. I guess he built the court out, you know, his way. Chapel Road and stuff like that. I don't really know like the names and stuff like that, but you know, I've been around these areas for long, like, you know what I'm saying? And I know certain niggas around these areas and stuff like that, but I don't know like the name, but like Chapel Road and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like all of his homies and shit like that, the same niggas that I used to be in the studio with, that I'm still cool with to this day. And sometimes if I were to pop out or whatever the case may be, like, you know, it's mutual love. You know what I'm saying? He built a court, whatever the case may be.
A court? Basketball court?
Yeah, basketball court. And this one he was previewing his single that he had with Offset. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had a single with Offset. So, you know, he was performing and stuff like that. I think he brought out 3-0 and, you know, just certain niggas. And then I came out there to show love, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he seen me. I stared him out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I stared him right in his face. I reached for a dap. The nigga was just right there. Just looking at me. Like, just
so
right there.
He didn't dap you back?
I was confused. Like, bro, like, I've never done nothing to this nigga to even feel that. Like, bro, if anything, bro, the feature that I still didn't use today, I paid you for it. Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I paid you for it even when I wasn't even supposed to, because me and you were still up and coming. You showing me this shit about Vivo and shit like that. Now I knew, like, yo, Vivo wasn't even hard to get back then, bro. Motherfuckers just wanted to look like celebrities to other motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta you gotta fake it till you make it, right? IDK was one of those niggas that faked it till he make it. I know niggas in this hood right now, as we speak, that I could call, that I could literally like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? And I know after this, once I say this right now, like right now, I'm saying this right now, I know after this, I want this shit to be clip farm. This right here specifically, I'm gonna tell my bro right now, his name is Elijah 301, I'm gonna tell him to clip farm this shit. I know niggas in this nigga hood that don't fuck with this nigga, bro. I know a lot of niggas that don't fuck with this nigga. And that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just the reason why I'm talking like this right now is because I'm real, gang. I am a very real person, gang. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, when I first stepped in the PG County, Maryland, I got family here. I got, like, like that I grew up with that, like my family is discombobulated right now. Niggas is no longer cool with certain niggas, this and that, boom, boom. But I know niggas who knew my cousins, certain things, boom, boom. And then shit just became, you know what I'm saying, like a whole, like, just a whole communication thing, bro. Like, like we all just trying to see each other win or whatever the case may be. So I'm not really like this type of person that I'm just gonna like not show love, bro. Like, I'm always showing love. I'm always built around love. You get what I'm saying?
So you made this song 15 years later because he didn't dap you up at the basketball court.
That's
what I got from it.
I don't even, bro, when it comes down to like just like the industry aspect of things and stuff like that, it's like, yo, bro, like, don't forget the certain people that show you love like way beforehand, bro. I try my best not to forget. I try my best, but because I'm so passionate, yes, there's times where as though I can't reach out to everyone at a certain time, whatever the case may be. But that doesn't mean I like just forget about people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of things that, dude and did that I don't even talk on. And there's niggas that like I'm still in cahoots with. We all have mutual friends, bro. Me and this nigga have mutual friends. Like, you get what I'm saying? But I would never speak ill on a nigga. I would never be like, oh yeah, bro, like, bro, like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you worship the devil, or you know what I'm saying? You got close to Satan, whatever the case may be. That's why you got the devil. No, he don't worship the devil. I'm just saying, but you know how the industry should be like. It's like,
I don't know,
Illuminati.
I don't know.
Illuminati. You know that shit where niggas be like, yo, niggas sold their soul. You know how niggas be like, yo, niggas sold their soul, Illuminati.
So you think IDK sold his soul?
No, I don't think he sold his soul. I don't think. I feel like he got selfish.
Selfish.
Yeah.
That's selling your soul, though, right?
Nah. Like, to an extent.
You said Ant Glizzy's a better rapper than Shy Glizzy. What makes you feel that way?
He be storytelling.
Ant Glizzy?
Yeah, I feel like Shy Glizzy have like more like a cadence when it comes down to like more of like he's more catchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never take that away from him, but I feel like when it comes down to storytelling and rapping, I always feel like Ant Glizzy have, kind of like leverage when it comes down to that. I ain't gonna lie to you, because to me, Shy Glizzy has a lot of cadence, and he knows how to create like a hit song. Does he know how to actually rap? I'm not gonna say that for more than him, more than the nigga that he used to be cool with. I'm not gonna say that. I don't think so. And Glizzy is a better rapper than Shy Glizzy.
What's one of your biggest regrets in life?
I always say this, but I'm gonna have a rebuttal to this though. College. But the only reason why I have a rebuttal to this is because if it wasn't for college, I would have never met like, the certain day ones that is still right here with me and still want to see me win to this day.
Okay. Where does Loe see himself in 5 years?
Family man, business. I'm really like praying, at this moment that, I find my position within like this industry where I'm at right now. For that's it. Yeah,
I got one.
Bro, about to clip farm a lot of shit. I said a lot of shit, but
oh no, it's all good. You gonna
yeah, it's cool.
You gonna watch it?
I don't give a fuck. So I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I promise you, I don't.
You sure?
No, I don't care. Yeah. Invite collab me on all that. All that shit, nigga. Give a fuck.
When you think this I don't give a fuck attitude started? Because do you think you was always like this?
Nah, I wasn't.
So when you think this started?
It started when I felt like, you know, people just don't have my best interests when I have their best interests at heart.
So why don't you free those people and find better people, or find your tribe, find your friends, or find your business partners?
And
I think you're relying on these same people that you've known since college or high school, and that's the resentment definition that I was giving you, the word I was giving you.
And this is why you are
That
a
nigga.
real friend.
I know,
bro.
I tried.
You are a real friend. There's not a lot of people like you, bro. You are a very real friend, because either if I like what you say or not, which sometimes I don't like what the fuck you say, but then I'd be like, damn, Elijah, he has to say that shit to me, bro. But that's what I like, though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you just have my best interest, bro.
Unfortunately, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, though. Unfortunately, though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hold on,
a
wait,
lot of homies.
Let me say this. Unfortunately, that's a gift and a curse for me, because you might be 1 out of 10 people that say that, yeah, he be saying this, but it makes sense. Like, I needed to hear that. Then you have other people that make it seem like I'm trying to put him down or try to say something bad to make him feel some type of way. But I just think that, you see how you said the industry, you want people to be real in the industry. I don't expect people that I do business with to be real and personal with me. But people in my circle and that I care about, I feel like we all should be real to each other. It shouldn't be no lying to each other and then turn around and say something else. I feel like if I feel that Loe did something that don't make sense, I'm going to tell Loe exactly what it is.
Yep.
A lot of people don't think that way. So, so it's a gift and a curse for me. Sometimes I don't want that type of blessing. I think it's a blessing, but sometimes I don't want it. I want to be somebody, I wish I was somebody that just bite his tongue and don't say what he really feel. And things would be a little bit more easier for me.
Nah, I don't wish that way, because if you was that way, you want to be Elijah Versace, bro. So
Elijah 301.
Yeah, well, Elijah 301.
Yeah, no, that's cool. You forgiven. You forgiven.
Nah, but yeah, though, bro, but thank you, bro. I really appreciate you, because like I said, even recently, I was like, yo, it's just certain individuals, bro, like that I'm close to that could bring out the raw side of me. And I know, like, there's a lot of people that probably is not gonna like what I said about this, but fuck y'all though, bro. Like, respectfully, I don't give a fuck,
All right, so we're gonna end it right there.
Yeah,
thank you, Loe Adde, for coming to up close and personal with Elijah 301. And this won't be.
That's a fact, though.
This ain't the first, and it won't be the last, man. I appreciate you coming through, bro. Matt, baby.
Matt, baby.